Valley of the Pioneers, Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah these days is still a pioneer in gymnastics. Welcome to the 1994 NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championships. With Julianne McNamara, I'm Ken Squire here at the Huntsman Arena, University of Utah, getting ready for the individual event finals. And to the 1984 Olympic gold medalist, we'd ask for some thoughts about this competition.
Well, everybody thinks of college gymnastics as a team sport, but the individual finals are also a very important part of the competition. The individual event finals include the vault, the uneven bars, the balance beam, and the floor exercise. The floor exercise being the marquee event, and one to watch for is Georgia's Hope Spivey Shealy, a 1988 Olympian. Hope has brought college gymnastics to a new level of difficulty. She won the floor exercise as a freshman. Now here as a senior, she wants to walk away a winner.
Well, thank you, Julianne. For just a moment, let's take a look at some of the action as to how it's unfolded thus far. Gymnastics has become such a passion in Utah that visions of championship glory are dreamed early. Several years ago, Kentucky sophomore Jenny Henson was just such a dreamer. Now she's the NCAA all-around champion. In the individual events, Jenny also excelled.
And Ken, watch this vault. Handspring front with a half twist. Incredible landing. That's the way that vault should be done.
Hanson's vault score averaged 9.9375. In the bars, the score was 9.95, and 3 was the charm, as Michigan's Beth Weimer, Utah's Sandy Woolsey, and Georgia's Lori Strong finished in a 3-way tie for the title. Weimer made a bid for the title on the beam, too.
And here's a difficult sequence in Beth's routine. Back handspring into 2 laid-out backflips. She needs to be squared off over the beam. Great landing.
But Weimer's 9.9 wasn't good enough because of this woman, Jenny Hansen.
And Jenny set up here for a punch front. Beautiful height, good landing. And now she dismounts from the balance beam, laid out double twisting flip. Another great landing.
The only question, was it perfect? Almost, but not quite. At this point, Hansen had dominated, and the NCAA individuals were becoming a Kentucky cakewalk.
Jenny, you've won 3 individual titles here. How does that feel?
Makes me feel really happy and excited because I haven't done that in a long time. Never.
You're obviously a really tough competitor, but I think you always look like you're out there. You look relaxed and you look like you're having fun. Are you?
Yes, most definitely. I mean, that's what it's here. That's what college is about, and I think everybody is. It's just they're so intense, so they don't show it.
Well, keep it up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Time for us to have some fun. Say, do you share? And take a break. We'll return for our coverage of the floor exercise after this.
CBS Eye on Sports is sponsored by National Car Rental at National Green Means Go. Foot Locker, America's most complete athletic footwear store, where it all begins. And by Kellogg's, the best to you each morning.
Honor of being individual floor champion. And to start us off, well, there's that woman, Hansen, again.
And Jenny's a powerful gymnast. You'll see that on her first tumbling pass. She starts out with a full twisting double back flip.
Won the 1993 NCAA all-around national title as a freshman and won it again this year.
And here's that tumbling run. Very nicely done. In fact, she piked it. She usually doesn't tuck. She made it more difficult. Front full twist to a granny, not as difficult as her first pass.
She has 3 10s in floor exercise this year, 7 in all, and she's only a sophomore.
combination jumps. Now she's going to set up for her final tumbling run. It's going to be a whip back through to a double twisting laid out backflip.
Jenny Hansen, sophomore out of the University of Kentucky and Somerset, Wisconsin.
And here we're going to see that first tumbling run. She actually rotates twice and makes a full twist on the first flip, and Ken, that's what makes that move so difficult.
Jenny Hansen, the four-time All-American, scores a 9-9. Well, up next from Arizona State University comes Tina Brinkman. She's out of South Prairie, Wisconsin. Outstanding all-arounder in Pac-10 floor finals. She's placed first for 3 years in a row.
And watch for this first tumbling run. It's been the talk of the competition. I've never seen this done before. She's going to do what's called a Rudy through to a double backflip. A little low on the landing, but that is so incredibly difficult.
This is Arizona State University's Tina Brinkman.
And this is her second tumbling run. Laid out somersault with 2 twists. Nicely done. Tina really plays for the crowd. She shows a lot of facial expressions and very theatrical.
Tina Brinkman says the weather drew her out to Arizona State, but every summer she heads back to Michigan to do some camp coaching.
She's got a very difficult last tumbling run, a double back somersault. And an excellent performance for Tina Brinkman.
Her coach, John Speeney, really excited about her effort here. Take a look at that first pass.
What is a Rudy? A Rudy is a front flip with 1.5 twists named after the gymnast that first performed it. She goes right into a double back flip. Another angle. It's only the first part. The first flip you see is the Rudy. Then she continues on into the double back flip, making the combination more difficult.
And it makes for a 9-9-5 score. Tina Brinkman is the new leader. Meantime, crowd of 8,300 wants a taste of home cooking. From Utah, Suzanne, the amazing Metz.
And Suzanne's a very stylish gymnast. Her tumbling is not as hard as some of the other girls, but she's a very clean gymnast.
Suzanne Metz does the choreography for the Utah team.
She really does a great job. And look at this jump right into the splits. She's showing flexibility.
Notice that tightly taped right ankle. Sprained that ankle just a week ago.
She's setting up here for a laid out 1.5 twisting flip, also known as a Rudy.
She has a history, and I mean history, of injuries. 3 knee surgeries, fractured her feet several times, broken wrists, broken elbows, and enough dislocations to support her own emergency room.
She's getting ready for her last tumbling run. She'll do a front flip and step out into a laid out double twisting somersault. Good landing.
From Coral Springs, Florida, and Utah, Suzanne Metz. Metz score a 9-9, not good enough to take Tina Brinkman's lead. Back with more from Salt Lake after this. In the lead.
We're done. We're done.
But the hometowners have yet another crack at the individual floor title as Utah's Amy Trepanier steps onto the mat.
And Amy's a definite contender in this event. She's a powerful tumbler, and she also has excellent choreography. As you'll watch, she really plays to the crowd. Sets up here for that full twisting double backflip. Great job.
7-time All-American Amy Trepanier out of Scottsdale, Arizona, and Utah.
She has a lot of fun with this routine, and the crowd really gets into it. Watch this tumbling run. She'll actually do a whip back into a double twist, so it's actually 2 flips in a row. Right there. Very difficult.
Back in March, she suffered a mild concussion and an aggravated back injury. Also injured her knee on the vault, not bothering her in this performance.
Look at the height on the jumps. Excellent form. And now all she needs to do is her dismount, final tumbling run. Not as difficult as some of the other tumbling runs we've seen. It's a double twisting laid out backflip, but very well done.
Trepanier's signature pose, and the leader, Tina Brinkman, likes it too. A 9-9 for Trepanier. Not good enough for the lead. But the crowd wants a curtain call. And now, it will be Georgia's greatest collegiate gymnast, Hope Spivey Shealy, in her final shot at the individual title. Husband Dale Shealy knows that Brinkman has set a formidable mark.
And Hope has it all in this event. She has the tough moves, she has great dance, and most of all, she does each move to the ultimate. She starts out with that full twisting double back, but watch the height she gets on this. Beautiful.
She has 26 perfect collegiate scores.
Look at the form on her jump. She does a front flip through to a double back flip. Look at the way she drops out of those flips.
Hope Spivey Shealy out of Suffolk, Virginia.
And watch this. She actually reverses direction, goes on rewind.
Do not adjust your VCR.
And watch this, a double back flip. Unbelievable.
Senior Hope Spivey Shealy trying to repeat what she did as a freshman. Current leader Tina Brinkman seems to sense her score is in trouble.
And Hope's first tumbling run, she pushes the difficulty to the limit. Look at the height. Look at the way she drops out of the air. Final tumbling run, double tuck. This is very difficult because you're tired at the end of the routine. She has to rotate twice. What a way to end end her college career.
And you have just witnessed the 27th perfect score for Georgia's Hope Spivey Shealy. Husband Dale Shealy overcome with emotion here. One competitor remains, and talk about a tough act to follow. Here comes Kim Kelly from Alabama.
And I can tell you from my own experience, coming up after a performance like that, it's really hard to concentrate. And there's a time you have to focus in and really concentrate on your stuff. She starts off with a whip back through to a double back flip with her legs straight, called a pike position. Kim does this second tumbling run very well. She does a double twist right in. Watch this immediate punch front right there.
Alabama's Kim Kelly, top scorer on floor exercise this year with a 9.975. But right now, Kelly needs the performance of her career to tie Hope Spivey Shealy.
She's setting up for her final tumbling run. It is the same that Hope Spivey Shealy performed. Double back flip, 2 rotations. Pretty good landing.
Kim Kelly of Alabama and King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, a sophomore. It was good. Question is, was it perfect? No. Kelly equals her best floor exercise mark, but it's not enough to deal with the total perfection of Hope Spivey Shealy. Kelly is second, Arizona State, Brinkman third. Julianne?
Hope, what a great way to end your career. Explain to us the emotions you were feeling knowing that this was your last performance.
I wasn't really too worried about my last performance. I wanted to have a good time, and I was mainly, believe it or not, concerned about winning. It's kind of selfish, but I felt that I deserved it last year and didn't receive it, and it was really emotional for me. You know, the girls going before me and knowing what they had scored, it was really emotional, and I knew that I needed to hit.
Congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Once again, the form of Hope Spivey Shealy, your 1994 individual champion in the floor exercise. For Julianne McNamara, I'm Ken Squire, saying so long from the Huntsman Center in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And a reminder, next Sunday we'll bring you the team competition.